Hi, my name is Caroline Zirakzadeh. I spent most of my career working in the watch industry, 28 years, and it culminated with my posting as CEO of the Swatch Group US and Canada and Caribbean for 7 or 8 years, based in New York City. So when I was CEO in the US, I always enjoyed going as a guest lecturer to some of the most prestigious universities. I was very lucky to be invited to bring in some practical aspects to certain of the classes that I visited. And when I came back to Switzerland after many years in the US, I knew that I wanted to continue in this direction. And I also wanted to find a school that really reflected my values. And very important to me, I wanted to find a school that was small enough where you had a very good ratio between teachers, professors, and students. And I felt that IFM really had everything from a very good and long tradition, but also to a very innovative curriculum. So I've been teaching global management. I also am teaching strategy, competitive business strategy, and project management. So my professional background, as mentioned, is in the watch business. I was the CEO of the Swatch Group US, Canada and Caribbean. I also worked as Vice President of Sales of Hamilton, one of the watch brands owned by the Swatch Group. So I was traveling in many different markets. I'm also working as a board member, as an independent board member in a completely different field, in the medical equipment field. And I serve as an advisor to some startups in completely different fields, in the health care, in the food industry, and so forth. So my teaching style tends to be very practical. I do always have a good dose of theory because I think it's very important. But I think even more important than just the theory, it's very crucial to be able to relate it to what's happening in the world, to news stories, to case studies, or even to role play scenarios. So never stop learning. I think that's the biggest advice you can give. I still remember fondly my father-in-law passed away at the age of 100. He never stopped learning. Even when he was 98 years old, he kept learning everything. And that is the biggest advice you can get.